E3 2018 has come and gone, and with the time that I've set between now and then, I've been able to put some words to the thoughts I had from Nintendo's presentation. Together in this video, we're going to talk about that presentation and what we thought about it. Well, mostly what I thought about it, since you guys can't actually respond other than comments. So, since that seems to be the only way, make sure you comment how you feel about it. But for now, let's just chill. Don't comment yet. Don't be an idiot. Fucking wait. And listen to what I have to say, and let's decide how we feel about this one. I think it was really good, but it could have been a lot better. Now, I need to make myself clear. That doesn't necessarily mean that I expected the world. I usually go into these things expecting very little other than what's already told of us. What's already been told to us, excuse me. And the only thing we really knew beforehand was that Smash was going to be there, and that's okay. I was expecting Smash, but there was a couple of things that not only were predictable due to leaks, but there wasn't a lot there that wasn't Smash. I mean, don't get me wrong, I fucking love Smash. Smash is not only my most anticipated game, but I'm probably going to spend 1,000 hours on that game or some shit, considering that's how much I've spent on every Smash prior. So, you know, I'm totally amped up for that game. I'm excited. Totally love Smash. And Ultimate just looks fucking insane. So we'll talk about that later. But I want to get to the other stuff that I felt didn't get as much attention due to how much Smash seems to kind of overshadow it. Because here's the thing. If you don't like Smash, or you're not that big of a fan of Smash, maybe you like it but not as much, or maybe you just, it's not your cup of tea. What the fuck else was there for anyone to be excited for this year? So, look, I get it. Smash is hype and all that, right? But you need other things too. Breath of the Wild, that one time where they had it focused on that, was great. And you know what? It worked out well. So I can understand why they did it for Smash. So, again, I'm not against the idea whatsoever. But I also have to look at it from a standpoint of people who like a lot of different types of games, and if Smash just happens to be not your cup of tea, then there were some games there. So I was thinking that we would go through them. So the first thing was that Fortnite was like released immediately after the presentation, which is cool. And mind you, I totally saw this coming. I think a lot of people did. A lot of people kind of just predicted that we were gonna see Fortnite on the console, and then the leaks started happening where we saw someone had like reviewed Fortnite on the Switch or something like that, something along those lines. So Fortnite coming to Switch is cool. That's a really big fucking deal to have like the definitive portable version of Fortnite. So I'm sure that's gonna be like a big thing. And if I remember correctly, 2 million downloads were already reported. So again, that's a big fucking deal, and that's great to have. Even if you're not a fan of Fortnite, it's good for Nintendo to get this game on there, considering how huge it is right now. But I wanted to move on to the fact that the biggest game for me that was not Smash was easily Fire Emblem Three Houses. That game looks incredible, and I am totally excited to try to get my hands on that game. But fucking it got delayed. And look, delays are not like something that really bothers me too much. They're typically something that needs to happen if you want a game that isn't polished to become polished, essentially. So totally on board with that. Make sure your game is as polished as it needs to be, because you know, we all thought that Fire Emblem Switch was going to be a 2018 game like they said it would be, but instead it kind of became an I believe an early 2019 game now, which again, I don't mind. I don't have any problems with, you know, fucking delaying a game in order to make it good. It looks incredible too, I have to add, so I don't think it's gonna be a problem. Not to mention that if Fire Emblem is as good as it looks and isn't a disappointment anyway, then I'm sure that delay had some part in making sure it gets to that point. So yeah, Fire Emblem Three Houses, easily the best looking game on this presentation that wasn't Smash Ultimate. So definitely excited for that one as well. But I think one game that I think I'm a little excited to play, I guess you could say I'm a little optimistic on it, despite the fact that I wasn't really too into the idea. Well, not into the idea, but rather into the previous installments. But that's Super Mario Party, right? And I like some of the ideas they have for this game, like the fact that you have die blocks that are specific to characters, and that the cool like multi-switch thing, which I believe was from that patent we spoke about months prior or weeks prior. Looks great. The only reason why I wasn't too into the games before it though was because I don't like the fucking car. Just fucking God, I hate the car. But I believe that was just Mario Party 9 and 10, and they got rid of it for this one. And to me, that alone is enough to make me kind of think about purchasing Super Mario Party. And I might actually do that. So, you know, maybe I'll review it, maybe not. I haven't done a review in quite some time, but I'll try to get into that again. But yeah, definitely Super Mario Party seems kind of like a cool idea. I like the exclusive die blocks. I like the way the maps look. I like the lack of a car. And really, like, if I really think about it, the only negative I can think of is that the maps that you're gonna like walk around in, the boards, I mean, they look really small. Like, it looks like you guys are gonna be passing by each other really often, and you're gonna be able to get to a star pretty quick. But you know, with that being said, it still looks like a huge step in the right direction for Nintendo to take Mario Party. So I'm gonna most likely support this one because I want to make it very clear to Nintendo that this is the Mario Party I want. Because I didn't buy Mario Party 9 or 10, but I've played them due to like a friend having them, and they are fucking awful. They are awful games, and I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Those are awful games, but Super Mario Party looks like it could be taking what was bad from those games and just kind of removing them entirely and trying to go back to its roots. And that's exactly what I want. Even if the maps look small, that's not really as bad as having the car. So, as far as I'm concerned, I want to show Nintendo support for making that decision. So, chances are I'm probably going to pick up this game. But, there was also like this weird section in the presentation where they focused a lot on Pokemon Let's Go, Pikachu, and Eevee. And I understand that's another big game. In fact, I would say that's the other big game they have releasing at the end of the year other than Smash Brothers. But they spent a lot of time on the game for information we mostly already know about. The only new thing they really talked about with Pokemon is the fact that if you buy the Pokeball Plus peripheral, it comes with Mew, which, okay, that's cool, I guess, but I feel like that's something you could have said a lot faster. I'm not sure how long they spent on Pokemon, but they did talk about it a little bit before getting to that point, and I feel like they could have just either, like, honestly speaking, that could have not been in the presentation whatsoever. They could have easily just said, like, oh, hey, yeah, in a random interview or, like, a random announcement, buy Pokeball Plus and get Mew. It's like it's almost like announcing a pre-order bonus. Like, it's not something you spend E3 time on. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's beside the point. I don't really. It was something that I didn't really care about too much. It didn't bother me too much, but it just seemed weird to have that there. It's almost like they were telling us to buy it for Mew, which I'm not going to do. But yeah, they also showed off the new DLC for Xenoblade. This was actually pretty cool to me. I know a lot of people didn't really care too much about this one from what I've seen on people's reactions online, but that one is actually a big deal to me because if you know the story for Xenoblade Chronicles 2, which I'm not going to get into because spoilers and all that, but if you know the story for that game, this DLC is huge. It's going to be like a, how do I put it? It's a new story in a new location, but it's more than that because of the story. Without getting too much into it, it's kind of like a prequel to what happened in Xenoblade Chronicles 2. And that's really cool because a lot of the story elements in 2 is about an event that happened a long time ago that they don't really get into too much. And this DLC looks like it's going to be taking place at that event, which is fantastic because if they were going to do a big DLC for that game, making it at that moment in time is like the best thing they could have done. And I'm really excited to play that. I didn't buy the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 expansion pass because I didn't think it was worth it. But after seeing this announcement, I'm going to go buy that expansion pass real soon. Like, that looks legit as fuck. So, definitely going to play that. There was some other like little things here and there, like they got Dragon Ball FighterZ coming to Switch, which is great because Dragon Ball FighterZ is probably one of the biggest, if not the biggest, fighting games to come out earlier this year. So that's amazing. I'm not too into fighters like that. I have friends that fucking love that game, so that's great for a lot of people who play fighters. But I'm just not one of them. They did release a new Octopath Traveler demo, which is cool. They talked about Overcooked 2, Hollow Knight, Killer Queen Black, a bunch of indie games. Hollow Knight, from what I've heard, is a great game and something that I've been recommended a lot since I love games like Castlevania and Ori and the Blind Forest. And Hollow Knight kind of is a game in a similar genre from Metroidvania. I've never played Overcooked, so I can't say too much about that one. I heard it's great, but again, I haven't played too much of it for me to give my own personal opinion on it. Now, what I can say and what I can talk about is Killer Queen Black, because Killer Queen Black was the only game between those indies that I actually got to play. I got to play it at E3. I don't know if the game has already released on other platforms yet. Maybe it has. I'm not too familiar with the game. It's the first time I've ever heard of it. But Killer Queen Black was actually a lot of fun. It has this interesting multiplayer mechanic to it. It's hard to explain, but basically there are two teams, and each team has a queen that if she dies 3 times, it's game over. But along with her has a bunch of other players, and the queen is also a player. And each player controls a different like little unit, and you can get all these weapons to protect your queen, or you could try to steal the berries from the other team to win. It's a cool like multiplayer indie game, and I really like that. And also, since I was just talking about playing Killer Queen Black at E3, I also did get to take a look at Dragon Ball FighterZ on Switch, which I forgot to mention earlier. That game is interesting. That game, it runs really, really well on the Switch. From what I can see, it doesn't look like I don't know what resolution it's running on, but it doesn't look like it suffers from any frame rate problems that are drastic. The only frame rate problems that I've heard about or I've seen is when a big special is going on and there's like a slight frame drop or two. And that's kind of it. Nothing that really gets in the way of gameplay. So considering that, it looks like it's going to be a pretty strong looking port for the system. So definitely recommend that if you're a fan of that. Now, I think this game was also a sleeper hit. This is probably my third I guess this one I would say is third place for the game that has like a in terms of my interest, and that's Daemon X Machina. Now, Daemon X Machina I know pretty much nothing about, but just the gameplay and the soundtrack, it looks fucking hype as shit. Now, if you don't know me, I listen to a lot of rock music and a lot of heavy metal music. So that's the type of music I listen to. I'm not really into rap, hip hop, or pop or anything like that. I like rock and metal, right? So when the presentation was starting and it showed a mech game, I honestly didn't really care too much. And if you look at the reaction of me watching it, I'm not sure if it's up on the channel or not, but it might be. If it is, you'll see that I'm just mostly confused. But what's interesting about that game and what really drew me in is the soundtrack. Holy fuck, that soundtrack sounded hype as hell. Fuck, I am not meant to do that kind of shit. That type of music sounded like something that you'd hear from Devil May Cry 5. Like, Devil May Cry 5's trailer music could be totally replaced with the music from Daemon X Machina's trailer, and it would fit. It looks so fucking hype, and that music got me way more into it than I thought I would be. So, if the music for that game, if the soundtrack for that game stays on like the heavy metal rock like aesthetic, that would be great, because that is what drew me in as a fan of metal. That was cool as shit. So that was fantastic. So easily Smash was number 1, Fire Emblem number 2, and Daemon X Machina number 3 is in terms of the top 3 in the presentation that really got my attention. So yeah, that looked fucking cool. I'm sorry if that is what really got me. It seems so fun. So I don't really want to spend too much time talking about all of this. So I'm gonna move on to Smash and spend a little bit of time on that. Smash Ultimate looks amazing and it feels amazing. See, while I was at E3, I got the chance to play Super Smash Bros. Ultimate there for a good while. No, I didn't get. Obviously, I'm a fucking nobody, and nobody knows who the fuck I am, and no one should really. So it's not like I got VIP access or some bullshit to fucking play Ultimate or anything like that, which is fine because again, I'm no one who knows who I am. So when I went to go play Ultimate, like everyone else was, there was a lot of weird things for me at first. My very first game was recorded, and I have it up on the channel on one of the vlogs. But my very first game, I played Ridley, and there was a couple of things to get used to. I had to get used to the directional air dodge again, since I got used to Smash 4. And Ridley is really strong, by the way. Really fucking powerful. And a lot of his moves, not all of them, but a lot of them come out faster than I thought they would. I want to say, like, it's hard to say, like, early frame, I can't say frame data, because I'm not, it's hard to remember just by looking, but it's really fast. Like most of his moves, some of them are slow, but a lot of them are pretty fast, which is interesting. The other thing is Inkling. I had no idea what the fuck I was doing with Inkling, and I still don't. But she was fun though. Ridley and Inkling were fun characters to play as. I won my first game with Ridley. I lost a couple. And yeah, that's pretty much it. There's not too much to say about Smash Ultimate. I mean, I'm hype as fuck to see Wolf back, because Wolf was the #1 character I wanted to see return from past Smash. So that's fantastic. Happy to see that. Snake fucking blew me away. I didn't expect him to come back at all, but he's back, and that's great. Smash Ultimate has literally every single fucking... You know. If you're here and you're watching me, you know what the fuck they announced at Smash Ultimate. The fact that every character is back is amazing and is fucking exciting. So, I don't know, man. That shit blew me away. I was just, like, astounded by the whole thing. Oh, my gosh. It was so great. It was so good. And easily, like, the most hype moment of E3 for me. Like I said, if I had to pick my #1 game of E3, it was easily Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. But overall E3, I can't say with good faith that fucking Nintendo had the best one. They were damn close though. But that's a whole other thing. If you guys want to like voice your opinions below, you know, do that. Let me know how you feel about it, cuz maybe you could write some shit like, "Oh, fucking you're a dumb retard. Of course they had the best one." Blah blah blah. Or some, I don't know, whatever the fuck you feel like. But until then, I'll see you guys in the next video. Reach for my hand, I'll soar away into the dawn. No, I wish I could stay here and cherish all. Do you dare to walk this path with me? One miss